Hi boys and girls. Okay, today we're going to be drawing a pumpkin, and as you saw in the example, one way to draw a pumpkin is to start with a skinny oval. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm trying to draw light so that if I want to erase I can. And we're going to be doing Zentangle patterns inside each section, so don't make too many sections, but for the second section you're going to basically repeat this side of your oval. So I'm just going to do that again, almost like a backwards, really skinny and tall letter C. Okay, then if I wanted to make another letter C over here, okay, and depending on how fat you want your pumpkin to be, if you get wider at the bottom, it's going to get wider at the bottom. If you keep it the same, it'll just grow this way. So I'm going to make another one. I think this is where I'm going to stop. I'm going to do one more here and one more, and I want this to come more towards the center because I'm thinking about what this would look like in here. There would be a stem, or in my image, or what I think a pumpkin would have, I want the stem to still be there. Sometimes the stems break off, and then in the back, if you're looking at the back of the pumpkin, you might see just a little lump right there where one of these is sticking up, and maybe one here too. You don't have to put those if you don't want to. Then you need a horizon line to give this that 3D feeling. We're going to draw a horizon line somewhere behind your pumpkin. So you'll want to draw the line, lift, and come across and continue on. That makes it feel like there's distance. And then your choice, but I think I'm going to add some swirly, curly vine lines there. Maybe another one this way too. You do not have to do these. Okay, once you have it drawn, set your pencil aside, get a Sharpie, and trace each of your Sharpie lines, each of your pencil lines with the Sharpie. You're even going to trace your horizon line, so don't forget to trace this too. And when you've traced everything, then you are ready to start doing your Zentangle patterns that we talked about earlier, that we practiced a few, got our little warm-up going. You can use ones that you tried already, or you can make up new ones. But try to put some thought into each one. Make each one a little bit different. Maybe high contrast, low contrast, high contrast, low contrast. And what do I mean by that? Let me show you. So high contrast would be where you have dark areas that you've filled in. Low contrast would be just lots of little lines. So this one, and this one would be high contrast, maybe that one. The rest of these are low contrast. So you want to try to alternate that. You don't have to use any of these, but I am going to use that checkerboard one. I'm going to do diagonal lines that are parallel, so that means they're about the same distance apart. And then I'm going to cross over them with parallel lines going the other way to make this. So I'm going to go this way, and I'm trying to make these be about the same distance apart as the other ones that I just did. And then all that's left now is to just shade in like that every other one. So I can start anywhere. I'm going to start right here, and I'm just going to shade in only the corners, the ones that touch corners. Now, if I were to make a mistake and accidentally color in the wrong one, I want you to think about that as a beautiful oops, okay? It's an opportunity to be creative. Just keep making that mistake over and over, and no one will ever know that it was a mistake, okay? I really like this one a lot, so I'm going to do that one next. It just looks like making a rainbow, and then making another rainbow, and then making another rainbow. So just using a combination of lines, right? This one is a bunch of curved lines. This one was a lot of straight lines. All right, I need something low contrast here. I love circles, so I think I'm just going to do circles. I'm just going to fill the whole thing in with circles that are touching.